Hey guys, today I want to show off a Ratkin list that is very straightforward. It's 4 units of Ratkin conscripts, 2 units of long rifles, and a doom bell, with an assassin hidden among the conscripts. Now, why would I be playing such a straightforward list? Well, it's because of this fucker. The Dwarven Ranger Captain is just too good at the moment with skilled and cruelty. He just keeps basically all cavalry that is below defense 5 hostage. Pair that up with Dwarf's ability to field a lot of ranged, and you get a meta where high value, low model count units just aren't cutting it. They just get shut down. So what is the solution? Just go more models than they can possibly shoot down. And who can do that? Well, that's goblins, ratkin, and undead. So let's have a look at this replay to see exactly how this plays out. You can see my opponent has done the classical range too strong deployment where they deploy up in just one corner, while I deployed with my more valuable squishy multi-wound units hidden behind my infantry, because I don't want the ranger captain nor his cannon to snipe it. Now, my goal here is to get the objective, to keep him off it. Like, he didn't deploy near it, I can take it and get a lot of points, and hopefully I will make more points off the objective than he can do shooting my units down. So try to remember that one Ratkin is worth a lot of points. It's like 40 points alone if he manages to stay alive at 1 life. I also want to, kill some units of his, because why wouldn't you want to do that? This is a war game after all. Now you can also see that I'm trying to move my units forward in a manner where I'm not getting flanked by his gyrocopter. This gyrocopter does, it's has a mobile punishing tool. If you move without taking care, you can get flanked and then your units run. With goblins and ratkin, you don't want your units to run because they might never stop running. Now, we can see that my units are already pretty shot up at the moment, and he does manage to find a flank or a front charge on my long rifles, which is not ideal. I would have hoped to shoot him first, but it's not the end of the world either. Getting rid of his most mobile unit is probably a fair trade, even though his point value wise, it's probably 5 points in his favor or so. So the barrage continues. He keeps chopping my units down. He moves his veterans forward onto the objective. I Primal Fury the long rifles, hoping they'll stay on the map, because they're worth points, and against the gyrocopter it shouldn't be possible to hold. My opponent moves forward in a way where he leads one of his flanks into that stone, so I cannot flank him. So I just turn that unit of rats around to ensure I get the back charge on the copter. He cannot reach me there. Keeps shooting. Just gets a lot of hits. Alright, but I still have 6 conscripts left. That's good. Good enough to get a flank. Flank, will break their rank bonus, which is good. Now here I have a choice. Do I go with my middle infiltrators or my middle conscripts? Do I flank the veterans to ensure the objective, or do I go straight to the miners on the left? I decide that I think with Doom Bell and the ability to cast Blood Frenzy, I should be okay. Of course, when they move and charge together, my Doom Bell does get exposed, which is not ideal. But at least I got a double charge onto the miners over there. I managed to my Doom Bell stays alive, even though it takes 3 wounds. And I do get my Doom Bell off. Choosing to give up 1 rank bonus there to Frenzy, basically hoping to kill the veterans before we get stuck there for the rest of the game. And you can see the miners are fighting my assassin as well, which is why I'm confident they'll do good. Alright, it's a very decent 11-point win. I'm doing 1 wound on the copter, but I get lucky and it runs away. Now, you can see the weakness of my opponent's deploy already. He had to rush into the middle because he deployed so far on the side. So I don't want to give advice to people playing ranged, but if you do want to corner camp, please do it against me. I enjoy the yellow. So. Now at this point, you can see there is a lot of potential damage coming from those catapults in the back, and because I don't have a fast list, I can't really get there and disrupt them. So he's getting a lot of value out of these, but luckily there's enough rats in the world that I can handle it, and I don't need a lot of them to stay alive. My assassin actually gets to try to assassinate the enemy ranger captain, so I'm hoping that will pay off gloriously. Getting lucky and clearing the veterans off the objective should start netting me a lot of points. And I do get, as expected, well actually I do get a bit lucky, get 4 hits and do 6 wounds to that guy. Which is enough that I kill him and don't run away. Still frustrating that. The Rangers almost crushed conscripts. Luckily they held. I get to hide my Doom Bill in combat, and at this point we're just waiting for the rounds to end. Maybe he's hoping to clean up enough points to get a draw. And because I'm feeling cheeky, I Blood Frenzy the Doom Bill, because then I get 2 more attacks. Doom Bill is probably gonna be in combat for the rest of the game. Alright, you can see I am lining up for flanking action on the miners. Let's see how it turns out. Assassin delivering. Almost going down though. Very beneficial for me that my assassin survived his encounter with the ranger captain. Yeah, and then the rest of the game is just us lobbing, or me getting my lobbed stones on me. So the main thing, if you're playing against what looks like to be a range list, deploy in the middle. Just keep your valuable units hidden, like that skilled cruelty ranger captain. He's gonna hit things that are in the forest. Like if you get lucky and he rolls a 1, cool, but most of the time you shouldn't roll 1s. So it's truly a rough list to play as against if you have to like walk across the entire map. So I recommend learning how to play against it. Play something wide, let them shoot them out, and keep your units alive. You can see I have two Ratkin. You know, those are 40 points. If I can keep him alive for the rest of the game, that's enough. Of course, then he got the other unit because the dice said so. At the end of the game, I do get a bit lucky. Both my cannon hunters stay alive, and his dwarves even break, leading to a very solid victory. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If we're lucky, we're going to see less Dwarven Hold Ranger Captains in the future, and maybe I'll make a video about how mounted hunters are secretly broken.